Everybody, something a bit different. I've just been to see my friend who he's had a stroke, so I'm at his rehabilitation place, so I thought I'd do a bit of a video on way back. I mean, you're familiar with this car, I think, you've seen it before, but it's a bit of something. It might look an horror story, but it's far from it. So anyhow, I'll pass it over to my camera woman, my other half. So so there you go. So right, anyhow, I've just been to see my friend, so I thought we'll do a bit of a video on way back, because I know you like them. Getting a bit dusky, and it's a bit of a different car. Might not start now, knowing that. Yeah, let's just start. There we go. Right, so what I'm going to talk to you about is like what you expect out of a classic car, because I mean this car, it's well, it's a 1967 Mach 4 V4 Zephyr, and I tend to get it out this time of year because weather turns a bit, and well, I tend to drive it all year round. I mean, it started up, it was out yard, started up, no bother, come alive. I've set points up a bit, altered accelerator pump because she had an hesitation on, and we're away. But what I'm going to try and probably get over you with this is, I mean, you all want a classic car, or some you say you do, and you don't know what to get. Well, if you look at this car, you'd probably never go out and buy it, but it really is a cracking car, you know. And I mean, you're going to see something like this and probably walk past it, but you might see something shiny that's not a good car. So that's what I'm trying to go over, is what you expect from a car and what you're likely to get. So I mean, as I said, this car looks a bit of an horror story, but it's far from it. But I've seen plenty of shiny cars that look great, but it's to get some light. So right, going back to where I was anyway, I've seen plenty of shiny cars that are horror stories. Now, you find your car, you think what you've got, whether it's a project, whether it's a done car, what you expect. Well, that's first hurdle's gone by. I mean, you might drop dead lucky, get some absolutely perfect, drives right, but your second thing you're going to need is then somebody to look after it. Now that is becoming a big problem, as I've spoke to you many times before. So, you know, you need somebody to look after it, maintain it, put things right. Parts, problem, every aspect now. No matter whatever you do, your people are putting it like ignitions on them that, well, they'll be all right. They'll be all right for a while, I would imagine. But if they break, you're coming home on a trailer. So you want to try and steer clear from a lot of that stuff. Try and keep them on points if you can. And like I say, find a garage that understands what a set of points is, and then that's half your battle. Now, if you buy a car that's nice and shiny, or you think it is, when it starts looking a bit suspect in 6 months, obviously the car will be full of filler. So, I mean, then it's in a paint shop. Then you're going to a paint shop. Now, they're getting harder to find, that'll work on old stuff. But also, all you're ever going to get with that car is more and more filler, more and more problems. I mean, when I've just been to see my friend, I mean, that MGB GT I did for him, a 66, I mean, that was completely bottomed out, that car, proper sorted. You know, now that were done right. Now, people are not going to go to that level. You know, it's like with jobs I do at work, airports, you know, proper problems on sills, on jacking points. I don't think you're going to find a shop as such who's going to have capability as it. Plus, if you've paid a lot of money for your car, how are you going to have enough money left to carry on? So, I mean, they're just points I want to get over to you that I've probably gone over before, but we may as well, like I said, you may as well have a run out in this thing. I think you've been in it before. I think I had Steve on camera last time. Drives alright, still wants a clutch. One of my mates, Gary, says he can probably do it me next week, save me having to pull the engine out and that, because I'd do it that way, because I'm struggling to get underneath him now, but he'll get it on ramp and drop box off. I mean, you have to drop box and then separate bell housing on there. But like I say, get your car, think about what you're getting. So just because it ain't shiny don't mean it's no good. I mean, it may be the better car. I usually find they are. You know, if it's and then decide what you're going to do with your car. If it's going to a garage, make sure you've done a bit of homework. You can get it in one. Find somebody who can deal with it. And if it needs major work, I mean, I think you might have a problem because they're few and far between. There's very few panels. You know, I mean, even express panels now are quoting like 7 and 8 months for stuff. So if you need one-off making, you know, you tow it. And then obviously, once you've got what your goal is, which will be years, and it'll cost you an absolute fortune, to be quite honest. So then you decide you're going to drive it, and when you decide you're going to drive it, just look after it, you know, because best you can. You don't have to wrap it up in cotton wool if it's a right car, or if it's into right car, you're probably going to have to wrap it in cotton wool. I mean, like you can see with this car, we're going uphill, we're towing a bit because clutch is riding. Like I say, I'm putting one in it next week. It's my own fault because years ago I should have like done clutch, to be quite honest. I've linked it on, but we're absolutely on naff all now left, so we're on quite a drag. So, well, that's me just going on a bit, telling you about buy it, get it done, and use it. But sometimes it won't all be all what you expect because it might not pan out. They're not modern cars, they're old cars. So, anyhow, if you like video, give us a like. If you want to subscribe to my channel and just listen to me going on about these old cars and coming out for a run with me, you know, subscribe to my channel. And if you want to pass a comment regarding what I've said, or if I've given you any advice that's any good, or even if you think it was a very good video, comments appreciated anyway. A bit of feedback's always taken on board. So you may as well have a couple of minutes for me just cruising down in this old Zephyr. It's on edge on its clutch, absolutely on an edge. Keeps going, fired up, been stood in garden for, I bet I haven't run it for 3 or 4 months, got her alive. She's running fine, heater works, in fact heater's too good. Does what it does. Been to see my friend who's, I don't know, 15 miles from where we live, so no problem there. And we're just on our way back. Just want a few bits doing now. It's ready for a little bit of recommissioning work, and well, it could be being done, but I just haven't got time at the minute. So take care, everybody. Anyway, and that's a bit of input off me on what you're likely to find, what you're likely to look for, what you're likely to think's good, and where you're likely to get it fixed, and what to expect out of it when it's done. Because they're not new cars, they're old cars, and it's a bit different ball game. So take care, everybody. Anyway, that's me. As you can see, it's getting a bit dusky now, so I'll speak to you all later. Give us a like and subscribe, like I've said, and just pass a comment. Catch you all later, and bye for now.